An Albemarle County woman is in the hospital after a fire destroyed her mobile home. Now we're hearing from neighbors who say they broke windows yesterday and pulled that woman through a small gap to save her life. NBC 29's Amy Vu reports. Albemarle County Fire and Rescue estimates the loss of that home to be about $45,000. There's no word on the woman's condition at this time. The FAA is investigating what forced a small plane to make an emergency landing in Louisa County. Yesterday, the pilot landed in a farm field off Roundabout Road about 15 minutes after taking off from the Louisa County Freeman Field Airport. The pilot, 66-year-old Peter Stetson from Fairfield, Indiana, reported a single-engine Stinson Voyager aircraft began sputtering and having problems. Investigators say Stetson tried to return to the Louisa airport but couldn't make it and landed in this field instead. Stetson was not injured. 86 motorcycle riders are coming together to help a 1-year-old boy live in the legacy of another young man. The group roared through Louisa County yesterday. NBC 29's Kristen Twyford takes us to the second annual Evan Adams Memorial Benefit Ride. This year's ride raised $1,500 from registration alone. The Adams family hopes to continue the ride every year in Evan's memory. Thousands of daredevils can say they survived a running of the bulls in Central Virginia. A drag racing strip in Dinwiddie hosted the Great Bull Run on Saturday. Organizers say 4,000 people paid entry fees to face off with 24 1,000-pound bulls in the Spanish-inspired challenge. The president of an animal protection group was also in attendance to make sure the bulls were not mistreated, and now one runner did suffer a minor injury. That works out nice.
That's right. Labor Day weekend coming up next weekend already.
Wow,
man,
flew by.
Put away all the white pants and white jackets.
Time to pack it up. Quick stroke treatment could mean the difference between a full recovery or dealing with a lifelong disability. Researchers in Finland followed nearly 7,000 stroke patients for 14 years. They found those who suffered a mild to moderate stroke and were treated with clot-fighting medication within the first 90 minutes had little to no disability 3 months later. Doctors recommend patients receive the drugs within 4.5 hours after the first sign of a stroke. But the most recent evidence suggests the sooner the better. If the summertime has you spending more time outdoors, heed this warning. There's a common caterpillar crawling around vegetation with a sting that stopped one man in his tracks. 86 motorcycle riders roared through Louisa yesterday to help a 1-year-old boy live in the legacy of another young man. The second annual Evan Adams Memorial Benefit Ride will help Luke Cox get the therapy he needs to learn to walk and talk. The Cox family says they are grateful to the Adams family for choosing them for the benefit from the ride in memory of Evan Adams. In your consumer news this morning, looking for a quick way to make a quick buck? Your old iPhone might be worth a few $100s. Apple is expected to debut a new iPhone called the iPhone C next month. It will reportedly have a fingerprint sensor and come in the color gold. Gazelle, the online trade-in service, is paying about $300 for a 16-gigabyte AT&T iPhone that's still in good condition. However, the sooner you make that trade, the better. That trade-in deal is expected to drop gradually over the next few weeks. Well, smoking marijuana for medicinal purposes is legal in 20 states and Washington, D.C., but selling it and possessing it is still a federal crime. However, a new rule could require dispensaries to discount that drug for those who can't afford it but need it. Tell me about some of the events, too, that you guys have going on right now.
Well, right now,
tell me about the fun videos that people are creating.
Everybody out there has to have that great, silly video from their pet or the best in obedience that they do, or their favorite trick. You know, you have those things on your phones right now that you want to share.
Well, here you can contact the SPCA. Their number is 434-973-5959. You can also email them or go to their website. And auto clubs from across Central Virginia are coming together to raise money for the family of missing 17-year-old Alexis Murphy. Residents of the small community of Lake Butler, Florida, are in shock after one of their neighbors went on a shooting rampage Saturday, killing 2 people and wounding 2 others before he took his own life. Mike Lyons has more. Now, there is still no word on a possible motive for the shootings. Riding for a cause, dozens of motorcyclists are cruising together on the streets of Louisa County to help a boy in need. That story just ahead on News at Sunrise.